Something happened. My system went down. I had to reboot everything. Now I got to start all over again. Good God, man. No, I'm not going to do no stupid Windows update. Get the hell out of here. Anyway, I'm back. So for the next 30 minutes, I'm trying to keep my composure. So the excitement of the topic that I was talking about before I was recently cut off was scrambled eggs. Yeah, scrambled eggs are great, people. You know, with cheese, vegetables, salsa, hot sauce and ketchup, or just ketchup alone. Why not? So for anything right now, I guess we can end the topic of scrambled eggs and move on to something else. My God, man. The system just shut down by itself. It rebooted by itself. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm like 24 minutes in. So it means I got to wait until everything gets back up to record another, whatever, 30, 40 something minutes. You know what? No, I'm going to do it. Screw it, man. Because I got on here. Might as well get on, get it off, get it on, whatever, finish, while I'm ahead of the curve. Oh my God, man. So let me see. Yeah. So too many recipes for scrambled eggs. Moving on. Sheesh, man. Anyway, I'm about to have no interest to continue finishing, but no, I'm going to stay committed and I'm going to do the job. All right. Who cares? So this guy, big deal. All right. Now back to being live again on TikTok. Hello. I'm back on. Hey, everybody. All right. Oh my God, man. All right, so the Viking 1 is a satellite or is just another satellite that they're sending is pretty much going to begin its journey to Mars again. So we're going to have another probe going around the planet of Mars. And I was watching this thing about trips, to other planets. Can it be done? With the technology that we have now, can it be done? So I was watching this. I was like, all right. It turns out the answer is no. Yes, we are not at that level yet to make a ship that can go across time and travel, whatever, you know what I mean, to other galaxies, other universes, other planets. It can't be done. It cannot be done, you know. So they were saying pretty much, hello, love to, and love to left. Okay, so now who can I get on here live? Whatever. Tinkerbell is not on there. All right, screw it. Moving on. Anyway, oh my goodness, let me get something to drink. Oh my god, ugh. I needed it. Um. So yeah, another probe is going to go to Mars. So anyway, they were talking about how can the ships of today go from Earth to other planets, and a lot of them said no, maybe to Mars, and maybe back. So the problem is when you get to Mars, it's like a 3-month journey. Hey, Helium girl, how you doing? Good to see you on here, Helium. I'll try to get you on, honey. I will try my best. If not, and she left. I should not have said that. Maybe she could have stayed. Anyway, they were pretty much saying that the mathematical journey from, say, I don't know, from here to Mars, they're all predicting that it could be a failure. Because modern technology, one, the travel, two, the food, three, the building. It's like, oh my God. It's like, why? I mean, we went to the moon, which is great. And we can go to the moon and beyond. Mars is like the closest thing we can get to outside Earth. We can't go to the other planets because they're all gas planets. And except for Pluto, which they now consider as a dwarf planet, but it's the only planet with a solid surface, and it's not gas. But here's the problem: one, it's way too far, and two, it's way too cold. And plus the other planets that they're thinking about, like, oh, maybe we could send something to the moons of Jupiter. Are you kidding me? Jupiter has immense radiation. That's impossible for even the most well-designed suit in the world, all the experts say no human can survive any of the planets on, such as the moons on Mars or Jupiter. What is 75 moons? Good God. But anyway. All right, so let's see if my bunny is on. No, she's not. I don't know. But I do love this stuff. I really do. It's very interesting to learn if man can go the distance, If it's possible, who knows? You know what I mean? I mean, listen, if you watch Star Trek, they can't go to other planets because they used alien technology to do it, right? Now, reality, we don't have alien technology. They had in Star Trek, they had help from the Vulcans, the Romulans, the whatever, the Klingons. This is how we time travel. This is how we do it. All right, now pay attention. But in the reality, it's not going to happen. Hey Reggie, how you doing, bud? And Reggie left. Fine, leave. I don't need you. I don't need anybody. Oh my God, man. No, I'm not going to do it. So, I don't know, man. I've always said since the 10 years I worked in Amazon, right? My reward should be Jeff Bezos should pay my trip to go into space. Yeah, that would be awesome. But now to take the trip is like $20 million. I'm not going to spend no $20 million. I don't even have $20 million to spend it. Hell, Jeff got the money. Hey, you know what? You've been working here for 10 years. How you like to have a trip in space and be my best friend for the day? Sure, Mr. Bezos, that is awesome. I would love that opportunity to go into space. Hey, Kristen B, how are you doing? Kristen B Beauty, hello, my dear. How are you? Moi, Ohio, Instagram. Yeah. Well, nice to have you on. And she left. Fine. Goodbye. I don't need you. Is that going to be my new catchphrase? I don't need you. Fine. Go. Goodbye. Bye. 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 Oh man.
Obscure scene, take 2. Action.
Yeah, that's pretty much right now. This is the second episode. Because the other one, like I said, it just logged me off. I'm like, what the hell? Are you kidding me? I got to start all over again? Not really, because all I have to do is cut, edit, paste, put the two together. Bing, bam, boom, whamma, bam, bam, that's it. Ha! Oh, good God. I don't know, people. I really don't know what the hell. This whole week was just a week where I just want to scream. I want to yell. I want to punch something. I want to release all this emotion that I have bottled up inside of me for so long. But I just know good and damn well. It's like they say if you go into the forest and scream, you let everything out. They say you go on top of the mountain, you scream, you let everything out, and you feel a little better. Me personally, I need to do that. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. What is the term therapeutic? Right? Or no, I'm not gonna say it. Hold on. It's crazy how people have their own ways of dealing with emotional and physical pain, right? Mostly emotional, especially with the stuff they went through in today's world. You know what I mean? Now, most people deal with it, like I said, with drugs, alcohol, crying their eyes out, staying in a dark room. Me personally, I exercise. I run as many miles as I can and just to run, like as if I'm running away from it, put it that way, because I love running. Oh my God. And most people that deal with emotional pain, they just drink it out. They just drink it out, drug it out, and they feel good. They feel, oh wow, all the pain that was in my body and I was feeling, it's all gone. 2 hours later, it comes right back. Oh my goodness, I was feeling depressed and sad. Oh my God, man. I have my own ways of dealing with what I did. Okay. I've learned from it. I'll deal with it. I know life goes on. All right. And again, I'm going to stop effing talking about this because it's ridiculous. Moving on to something else. So, yeah, back to the Viking thing. Another probe is going to be sent to Mars. Big whoop. Yeah. Oh, my God. All right. So, the New York Giants won last night. It was a preseason game. You know, they're trying Dart and DeVito. And from what I've been hearing, that the two get along very well, you know? So Dart is pretty much a really good quarterback. But the question is, who's going to start when the season starts? You know? I think they should start Dart. Hey, get it? Get it? They just start. What the hell, man? All right, here we go. Let me do that again. That was great. Hold on. Okay. Damn it. What the hell is, oh, they should start Dart. Yeah. And where the hell is the laughing people? Oh, damn it. All right, let's do this again. They should start Dart. But anyway, so the New York Giants are doing well in preseason games. They're connecting, they're playing, but this week is cut week. All right. No, next week is cut week. So everyone knows they're gonna get called and bring your playbook and thank you for trying out. Bleezy blazy boo 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 boo. Oh my God. I am so excited that football is back. I'm so excited that the season's going to start. I'm just focused. I'm just going to make sure to keep an eye on the Giants and the New York Jets and pretty much like Chicago. I'm going to keep an eye on Detroit. I'm going to keep an eye on the Broncos or the Bills. I'm definitely going to keep an eye on because right now they're already making their predictions. Who's going to go to the Super Bowl? Is Aaron Rodgers going to do something for the Pittsburgh Steelers? I highly doubt it. It's too early to say. Wait till the season starts. Wait till like third or fourth week. Then make your decision, people. Because right now, people are just way too predicting the Valors for their glory. And it's like, oh my God, people. Wait till the season starts. And then, around week 5, week 6, then you can start making your bragging rights. Right now, it's just preseason. They're trying out their last people before, Labor Day. They're going to cut people next week. No one knows who's going to get cut, who's going to let go. That's all in the hush hush in the room. So basically, right now, it's their last hurrah on the field. All right. Let me see. I'm trying to do my math here. Hold on. 13. 37 minutes in. Oh my God. I got excited yesterday because I was watching 2 football games at once, one on my tablet and one on I have NFL Network, but Amazon Prime has Thursday Night Football. So I was watching 2 games at once. Oh my goodness, I loved it. I really loved it. I had a blast doing that. So right now, who knows what's going to happen, people? And do I have her? No. Anyway. Oh my God. So let's see. Hold on. I got sports in here. Do I have it in here? Yes, I do. Hold on. I'm looking for it. There we go. Sports. Hey, I got it. Yeah.
Ricardino Lavessa! Ricardino Lavessa! Ricardino Lavessa! E Gol!
What the hell was that? It's called goal.
Touchdown!
That's what I wanted.
Touchdown!
Jeez, man. Where's the sports whistle? I don't have that. Oh, there it is.
Touchdown! Damn!
That's what I wanted. Oh God, I'm gonna get a headache. I don't want to. Oh my goodness, people. So Griselda, hello, my dear. How are you? Griselda Abando. Oops, I'm sorry. Abando. That's how you pronounce your last name. Every instant of life is priceless. Very nice car you're leaning on. And she left. Goodbye. All right, I'm following you now. Big deal. All right. Anyway, well, thank you for coming, Griselda. Appreciate you coming on, staying on. Thank you so much. Oh boy. Oh my goodness! I just want to finish recording my podcast so I could just take a shower and just watch movies the rest of the evening. Today went by pretty quick. This whole weekend goes by quick. Thursday, I woke up. It was already like 7 o'clock in the evening. I was like, "Damn!" Today, I woke up, got all my chores and errands finished, and I come home. I said, "Well, I'm going to clean the inside of my car." I cleaned the inside of my car. Next thing I know, made a little small meal. By the time I started doing my podcast, it was like 7:38. I'm like, "Oh my lord, where does the time go?" It goes by quick. Ooh, man. Oh man, man. So I am right now exhausted. So I'm going to give out my best that I can do. Hopefully, I can get this podcast done by the time. Let me see what's. Okay, I'm good. Oh my god, I'm holding on, people. I am holding on. So let's see what happens when the NFL season starts, people. All right, don't make your predictions. Don't jump the gun. Don't overloop the cow. Whatever any cliches that people have nowadays to say some special quote. Too early to say, too early to predict. So wait till the season starts. Wait till around week 5 or week 6, and then you can make your decision. For right now, just wait till the season starts, people. All right, relax. Because I already know people are like, "Oh, but I just want to know who's going to win, who's going to lose, what's going to happen." Ugh, oh my god, man. All right, so today's weather was pretty good. Hold on for a second, man. What the hell is going on with my headset? Hold on. Ah. Okay, can you hear me? Testing 1, 2, 3. Oh, perfect. Okay, good. It was my ears. Oh my god. All right, so who's up here? User joined. Carlos joined. Oh man. All right, people are joining and coming and going. All right, so I am waiting for a couple people that I want on here, but I don't know where they are. Anyway, forget it. Moving on. So for right now, the weather's getting cooler. So it was about 85 degrees today. It was hot, not humid, not muggy. So it was perfect. Good weather for me to clean the inside of my car, right? And that was it. I was pretty good. I wasn't like distressed. I wasn't miserable. I wasn't like melting, but I managed to do, hey, watch out. All right, she left. Fine, leave. Who needs you? Okay. Uh-huh. Anyway, unbreakable fiance. All right. But anyway, people. So again, wait for the season to start. That's all I gotta say. All right. Sheesh, man. Because everybody just wants stop with the predictions. I don't want to hear it. I'm tired of it. Oh, okay. I got time. All right. Let me see what I got here. So weather's getting cooler. Did that. Yes. Yes. All right. So this is what happened to me today. Let me see if I can get it on here. Judge. Hey, I got it. I received a message today about jury duty, right? Now, before I've heard so many stories about jury duty, what to do, what not to do. So I had to get out of it. I had to get out of jury duty. I did. Because one, I got the green card. In the state of New Jersey, it's probably different from other states, all right? But anyway, I got the green card. Shut up with the jokes, all right? I already know people go, green card, weren't you born here? Shut up. So I got the green card about stating, you have to come to whatever, like something, a questionnaire. if you're qualified to be a juror, right? So I think it was a couple months ago, I got the green card, and months go by, I get the email, I get the text, and today I got the notification to report to the um to the courthouse, which is not too far from my house, for qualifications for jury duty. So this is the text that they gave me, and I was like, "Oh, you have to come in 8:30 on Monday." I was like, "Hold up, hold on, wait a minute, wait a minute." So you want me to come in on Monday, unexpectedly go up to my boss and say, walk in on Monday morning and say to my boss, "Hey, I just clocked in, but at 8:30 I gotta go. Yeah, I gotta go to jury duty. This is a questionnaire thing." No, it won't fly. All right. So next thing you know, I got on their phone, I got on their website, and instead of like, they're asking to send fax. Who the hell still uses fax machines? Oh my lord! Oh, the teletyping. Are they still using carrier pigeons? What the hell? So there was a phone number there, right? Now I was a little hesitant using the phone number, but I was like, because nobody is not going to answer. Hey, Yardia, how you doing? She is from Cuba. Hello, my dear. How are you? I'll follow you. Yes, welcome, welcome. So the phone number was there, and I kept thinking, if I call this number, they're going to have attitudes. They're not going to be nice. They're going to be discourteous and impolite. And I said, you know what? I'm going to give them a call. Screw this. I'm trying to figure out how to get out of it for Monday. So I called the number, took a deep breath, preparing for the worst. I called the number, and next thing you know, a gentleman picked up. I was like, hello? He's like, yes, you're calling from the Burlington County, courthouse. How may I help you? I was like, yes, my name is Geraldo Torres. That's what it says, Geraldo Torres, not Jerry Torres. But shut up, people, all right? Yeah, so I managed to talk to a very nice person. Hey, delayed laughter on my name, all right? It's Jerry, not Geraldo, all right? But anyway, so I called him, and the gentleman helped me out. He was a very nice dude. I was like, oh, man. And it says, hey, listen, I cannot come in on Monday. And right away, he goes, oh, no, as soon as you call, we have you in our system. Bam! Right there. I was like, whoa, you got me on your system? He's like, yeah. We have, caller ID, and we're in front of a computer screen to let us know who's calling. And I was like, oh, wow. So, yes, you still live at this address? I was like, yes, I do. Okay, yes, we do have you here for Monday, but due to the fact that you can't come in, we can defer you and schedule for, another month. So I says, how does December sound? It says, no. All right, we had April. I said, all right, April of next year, why not? Okay. So how do I get out of it? So the guy told me what to do. If it's legitimate from your job or a doctor, that you have to call them with the letter. Don't fax it. Don't mail it because it'll take forever. The best way to do it is to call them, right? Depending your courthouse. I mean, my courthouse where I'm from, I was shocked that somebody was nice and took the time to answer my call and answer my questions. I was like, whoa, this is not, this is weird, dude. But the gentleman was very nice. He answered all my questions, what to do. He deferred me for Monday. I was like, oh, cool. Thank you so much. And next thing you know, he says on December or March, I don't know, but I'll get a card in the mail. And then with that card, do this, do that, and do the same thing. And if you need it, if you have to get out of it, you have to have a legitimate letter, stating why you cannot be a juror at this time. And I was like, all right. So next thing you know, they took me off for Monday. Now I asked him this: what would you do if you don't go? He's like, well, is it when I go to jail? Will I pay a fine? Will I do community service? He's like, well, all depends. Like, if you miss it one time, that's nothing. But if you miss it more than once and we still keep contacting you to be a juror and you still do not respond to the mail, email, or text, that you will get a summons to appear in front of a judge. And the way he said it was this: sometimes it'll be good and sometimes it won't be good. It's like, what do you mean? Well, depending on the judge's attitude. Tony, how you doing? And who is this nice person? Tony Gutierrez. How you doing? So I was like, so I won't serve no jail again. He goes, I don't know. Depending on the court judge that handles jury duty or the jurors, you will have to appear before him, and maybe you might do community service. Maybe you get a verbal warning, or it all depends up to him, you know. But yeah, if you miss it once, he goes, don't worry about it. They're like, oh well, he didn't show up. Okay, if you couldn't make it, so what we'll do is we'll schedule for the next call for jury duty. I'm like, all right, so that's how it's done. I was like, okay, all right, I guess. So the guy deferred me for Monday, and he rescheduled everything for me over the phone. I got the email, got the text confirming it. I was like, oh, thank God. Okay. So listen, I don't want to go to jury duty. Sheesh.
Get out of my courtroom!
So that's what I want to hear.
Order in the court!
Yeah, I don't want to hear that.
Said order!
Yeah.
Do that again and I'll hold you in contempt!
All right, I don't want to hear that. That's the thing, though. If I miss jury duty, a summons to a jury duty, I don't want to hear this.
That again and I'll hold you in contempt!
Yeah, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to do community service. I don't want to go. Well, you're not going to go to state prison or county. From what I was reading, like I said, you might pay a fine. You might have to do community service. It could be a lot of, variations of what could happen. But one of the things they said, no, you're not going to serve no jail time, but you might have to pay a fine, or or you might get an exact court order from the judge and saying you are going to be at this jury summons. And if you don't show up, it's like, oh my God. Yeah, you don't want to do that. You don't want to get that. But I'm thankful that I got out of it, man, because I really don't want to go. I really don't. I don't. I'm not going to pay attention in jury duty. I'm not. Besides, whatever the case is, it's not going to be big. 9 out of 10, they say it's just ridiculous cases. It's just like, really? What? What the F? Oh my God. I really don't. I'm not. No, I don't want to do jury duty. I'm sorry. I don't. Good God, man. Jury duty. Ugh, get it? Duty. Jury duty. Wait a minute. All right, hold on. Let's do that again. Jury duty. That's what I wanted. All right. Oh my God. I'm so thankful that I got out of it because I really don't want to do it. Oh my God. Too many movies and shows coming up nowadays. It's crazy that I can't catch up with every one of the shows that are coming on. Too many shows. I was like, oh my, first I got to see the new Star Trek series, and then Alien Earth, and oh my goodness, man, it's way too much. I'm trying my best to catch up. I'm really trying my best, and I will, catch up on the shows that I missed because there's so many. That's why I got all the apps: Hulu, Amazon, Netflix, Paramount. I got Apple TV. I got all that, and I don't care how much I pay a month. I need these, all right, just to watch something where I can talk about it the next day with my coworkers or my buddies. Too many shows are popping up nowadays, and the movies are coming out. I'm like, oh, I'm doing my best, man. I'm doing my best. Oh my goodness, man. All right. So before I leave, let me just say this: that the summer is. This is the last week of summer. Next week is the last week of summer. Let's put it like that. My summer was a-okay. I finally met a woman that I lost, but I took her to the beach. We had nice dinners. We had nice walks and talks. And for every life in my summer, I would go to the beach by myself, right? Or with some friends. But it's miserable when you go to the beach by yourself because there are times it's like I go just to get away from people and everything, right? Um, and sometimes when I see a beautiful woman walk by on the beach, I'm the first thing I say is, "What age is she?" You know what I mean? I was like, "Oh God, I don't want to." It's like approach a woman that looks 32, and I find out she's like 17. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Oh my God, what type of makeup you wear? Um, but it was good going to the beach, and having a good time, nice walks and stuff, because that's what I like. I like taking, going away from everything and everyone. And sometimes when you go to the beach by yourself, it's the best, you know. But I hate crowds. So there's this area in the beach that I go to, and it's quiet. Nobody goes there, and I enjoy it. I really do. But for the first time in a long time, I took a woman with me, and it was romantic the first time, I remember. And I'm not going to get in depth into it. But now that the summer is almost over, it was a-okay for me. It just went by way too fast. And everyone is enjoying it the best way they know how before they go back to school, or they go back to their jobs, or they took that 3 or 4 weeks off, realizing that it's like, oh my goodness, where has the summer gone? Well, it's come and it's gone now. Soon be next week, it'll be all over. I don't know. I mean, many people want the summers to be endless. I don't. I got tired of the humidity, muggy weather. I really did. And, for me, it's who knows what the summer's going to bring next year. I don't know. You know, right now it's going to be the next. Let's see. It's already September, October, November, December. The next 4 months will be by myself. And I got to live with it. But I'll be all right. I will be all right. I did things I wanted to do this summer, not all of it. I'm thinking about going to the beach next Thursday or Friday by myself, um, to get away from everything and everyone, which I will do. I might take a Wednesday off and just go, you know? Depending what the weather's going to be like, I'll do it and just go. All I can say is this, people. The summer's almost over, but never forget the good times that you did, whatever you did. You do the best that you can to enjoy it. You know what I mean? And I did, you know? And the way the summer's been so hot, who cares? You know? Cold days are coming. We feel it coming. These hurricanes that are coming up here, I'm like, oh my God, it begins. The fall begins and the school year begins, you know? But your life continues. And the only way is to make it the way you want it to and just enjoy it the best way you know how. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for another episode of the Jerry Torres program. As you all well know, I am an accomplished author. I've written a book entitled Chinese Food for Breakfast. You can find my book either on lulu.com, that is LULU, or on Amazon Kindle. And it's an ebook. You can download the book, read the book anytime, anywhere on your phone, tablet, or your laptop. And the book is only $4, people, so you're not going to be breaking the bank. Also, the book is about fun. So download the book today, Jerry Torres, Chinese Food for Breakfast, on lulu.com or on Amazon Kindle. Also, listen to Latisse Mitchell's Tice Talk. She's in the works of making... Oh my God, what the hell did I just say? She's in the works of making a comeback on her podcast show. That's what I'm trying to say. Sheesh. So her podcast show is about fun. It's about family. And she talks about life and things that she sees. She talks about it on stage. She talks about it on her podcast. And she makes it hysterical. So you can listen to her previous podcast shows on YouTube, TikTok, or on Instagram, or on iHeartRadio. And listen to her because her podcast show is hysterical. So listen to the Tease Mitchell's Toys Talk.
In your face.
Toys Talk with Latisse Mitchell.
Real bad.
Toys Talk.
It'll knock your socks off.
Latisse Mitchell's Toys Talk.
Sunday.
Well, I hit the wrong button on that one. And also to listen to Gordo B's new song. It is a new album as well. You can find Gordo B on TikTok, Instagram, or on YouTube. His music is hip-hop music, and the way hip-hop music should be. Just close your eyes, just bop your head, and just enjoy, man. You can listen to him or find him on TikTok, Instagram, or on YouTube. You can find his new album, download any of his songs that he has, and remember, Gordo B is spelled Gordo, big letter B. And also listen to Funky Times. They're a great band. They mix up with jazz, funk, rock. You listen, you name it, you listen. You're going to love this band. And if you're interested in hiring them for a special event, find them on TikTok, Instagram, on YouTube. Send them a message and work it out with them. But you won't regret it because they know how to make music and make music right. And speaking of Funky Times, I use their music to close my show. And a 3, 2, and a 1, and a 2, 3, and a 1. 1, 2, 3. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to another episode of the Jerry Torres program. As I always say towards the end of my podcast, whatever religious figure you believe in, may you be blessed. I bid you all a fondue. I'll be back. So I ask you all, please don't go changing. I'm gone, get gone, and bye.
Powered by Riverside.
Powered by Riverside FM.
Limited time offer. No purchase necessary. Offer valid at participating locations. Void where prohibited. No animals were harmed during the production of this soundboard. Subject to change without notice. Side effects include dry mouth, occasional pig snort or two, sore stomach, teary eyes, achy jaws, and whatever tingles well. Laughing heart.
You've just heard the Jerry Torres program on Spotify and on Riverside FM. Download any of his previous episodes and subscribe to his podcast show on Spotify. Also, you can hear any of his previous podcast shows, download, listen to any of his episodes. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, that the Jerry Torres program will be in your heart, mind, and soul, and he'll bring you magic. Yes. I thought I had it up. There we go. Magic.